Morning. It's Thursday, and we are headed to Southgate for a school show. This morning was a little hectic. Reese and I were trying to get out at the same time, so thankfully I have checklists for each group. Because each group, the stuff that I need to bring is a little bit different. Today I'm playing with David, and I'm fairly confident I haven't forgotten anything because all the items on my checklist are checked. So hopefully, when I get to the school, everything's there. All right, on the road again. I just finished up lunch with my dad, and so let's talk about the show. I think the curse of heavy desserts is done. We had 3 sets today, and I believe on all 3 sets, I got that ending correct. So I think I'm good. Took me a while. I did look into the psychology of those mental blocks. In sports, they call it the yips. I don't know if there's like a specific music term for it. To be honest, I don't remember what I read, but maybe it sunk in subconsciously, and now I'm able to play the ending to Heavy Desserts. Whatever the reason, I'm happy because it got to the point where it was just making me mad, like something that I should be able to play, and it wasn't working, and now I think it's good. Something that I like about playing specifically for younger kids is seeing their reaction to hearing something for the first time. I have a suspicion that a lot of times these kids, this is the first time for them ever hearing a drum in person. And it's pretty shocking how loud they can get. So whatever group I'm playing with, when we start playing, a lot of times you can see the reaction in the kids. One is either like, oh my God, it hurts my ears, it's so loud. Or, wow, that's so loud. They can feel the air pressure coming from the drum. And that's a cool thing to see happening in real time. Today I noticed a student out there who, when David started playing the fouet, they really liked the sound of the fouet. They were really enjoying that. And that was very cool to see. Even after there was a little bit of time, David asked, if anyone had questions, and their question was, how do you play the fouet? And I think it's just, they probably had never seen a flute before of any kind. They were just very, very interested in the flute. So that was cool. In basically all the school shows I do, no matter with what group, we do audience participation and have some of the kids come up to play the drums. What sucks, and it's just, there's nothing that can be done because there's not enough time or enough drums, is that we don't have the ability to let everyone who wants to try up on stage to try the drums. If we were able to have the space to transport and set 100 drums, then that'd be great, but we don't. So I have to go. I'm usually one of the people that goes out to pick kids. It's hard. So I've just made peace with the fact that most kids are not going to get to come up, and there's just nothing I can do about it. But when I step back to think about it, it really sucks because maybe the kid that I didn't pick, had I picked them, that could have changed their life. Maybe, who knows? Maybe there's a kid and they would have fallen in love with drums had they been able to play it, and I just didn't give them the chance. So I don't think about that when I'm out there picking kids. If I've noticed people during the show, sometimes I notice kids who are really into it, and I'll try to remember that and go and pick them. Or I just pick kids who are not going, ooh, 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 me, and I don't want to encourage that. It would be great if everyone who wanted to try could come up and try. Because again, it could be something on the far end of the scale, something that changes their life and sets them on the path to playing music. Or it could just be something that they remember later as an adult, like, hey, I got to play those taiko drums when I was a little kid, and that could be a very, happy memory for someone. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just the logistics of it I'm just not able to bring up everyone.